So every time I start one of these vlogs, I feel a little bit like Matt Damon in that scene out of The Martian where he's just kind of talking to himself and you're trying to build a rapport with an audience just by looking at a little glowing green ball. But he was much, much better at it than I was. So I just thought, well, maybe the best way to do this is actually just to kind of talk, see what comes out, see if anything's useful, and then I can kind of chop it up and serve it to you on YouTube later. But I thought it was probably timely to give you a bit of an update because a few things have happened in the last week or so. Where are we now? 20th of July at the moment. So it's more or less a month now since I got my diagnosis, and it's beginning to feel a bit excruciating now, just waiting around for surgery. And I've just found out today that my surgery is going to be actually a week later than I was hoping for. I was hoping it was going to be on the 2nd of August. And apparently they've already got 3 other category 1 cases that afternoon, and they're anticipating that my surgery is going to take a while, so it's looking like they're going to do it on the 9th of August now. So that's a bit disappointing. In fact, I felt a bit more rattled by that than I was expecting to. You know, logically, you know that a week probably isn't going to make a great deal of difference in the big scheme of things. But now that I know that it's there, now that we're sort of all geared up and been counselled about what's going to happen at surgery and everything, I just want to get on with it, and it's still now a few weeks away. So I just keep on thinking, oh, I just want this thing out of me. That COVID is really surging, and in fact here in the ACT, this is the biggest impact for the whole COVID crisis that we've had on our hospital system and our health system. So we're kind of getting to the point where the surgeries, certainly elective surgeries, are going to start being delayed. Being a category 1 case, I'm not in that category, thankfully. You know, I just saw in the news yesterday the fact that I think they call it a code yellow, where they literally started shunting public hospital patients into the private hospital system because they just run out of beds. And you know, it was only for one day, but, you know, we were kind of joking about that, thinking, wow, what's a code brown then? Is that when everything completely falls to shit? So anyway, so that's where we're at the moment, is waiting. And yeah, I feel incredibly frustrated by that. And of course, you know, stupidly, I built my expectations around the probability of a 2nd of August surgery and sort of organised time off work for myself and my partner, and friends to come and visit me and family to come and visit me, all based around that date, and everything's going to be now slid by a week and rearranged. But them's the breaks, you know. I'm so incredibly lucky to actually be able to get this surgery now, whereas under other circumstances I might have been just bobbing along living my life not knowing that this invasive cancer was growing inside my boob and waiting for its opportunity to break out into the rest of my body. So I'm just really glad that it's happening soon. It makes you reflect on what we would be doing in this situation if we lived in America, you know, where nobody has the rights to have this sort of stuff done for free in the public system. Everybody has to just, you know, mortgage their house or borrow money or get on as best they can, and they don't get any compensation for not being able to work while all that's going on. So, you know, really, we're just incredibly blessed to live in the system that we have right now, and to have that breast screening system that found this for me in the first place.